What's going on, family? Accountability is not what it used to be. Accountability is when you are not really understanding that in order for you all to have something that lasts forever, that you have to really be accountable for your own actions. It's unfair for it always to be about them being accountable. But your accountability, they always have clauses in it. They always have the little fine print that's at the bottom of the contract that you all have signed that says that only in these circumstances will I be accountable. And it's so unfair to your partner. But you wonder why you all are struggling. And after a certain amount of time, the person that you're involved with, they really start to take on much more of the load of what you all are building and what you all have, because you refuse to be accountable. And so now they're trying to do whatever they can to make the marriage work, to make the relationship work, because now you don't want to apologize. You don't want to own up to your own faults. And it's hard to be involved with somebody that only sees things from their one side. If the person that you're involved with says you don't know how to apologize, you never apologize. If the person says that you don't know how to make things right between us as our relationship and our marriage continues to fall apart, and they're the ones that's always trying to make things right, but you're not doing this, it's not a good feeling. Accountability is a two-way street. Is when you're able to understand that I played a role in things not happening the way that they should. Is when I played a role in order for things to really develop. And if we're going to love and grow, then you're going to have to be accountable as well as myself. But we don't have that no more. We have these fairy tale relationships and marriages that are only built off of superficial feelings, and they're not built off of reality. If I am giving, you're giving. If I'm giving 100%, I want you to give 100%. If I don't have, you have, because what I have is ours and what you have is ours. It's us as a team, but it's not that. We have relationships where we're still single. We have marriages where we're still single because we don't want to be accountable. We wonder why we have so many issues. We wonder why it's so hard for us to develop and grow. We wonder why in the world we cannot take things to another level, because we refuse to be honest with ourselves and say, you know what? Let me fix myself. Let me see what I can do to make my marriage better, my relationship better. What are the issues that I have to deal with? Instead of me running around saying, he's doing this and he's doing that and she's doing this and she's doing it. And then you're always looking for something, and you run around and you tell all your friends and your family what went wrong in your relationship and your marriage, but you don't want to be accountable. And now you got your family and friends believing that, well, dang, something was really wrong with her. Something was really wrong with him, when all along it was really you. But no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to look bad. When the story is written, we want to make sure that in that story, we are the superhero. We are the victim of what took place. We're not the one that inflicted pain and issues within our marriage and our relationship, because each one of us do. And until we do, we're going to be jumping from relationship to relationship. We're going to fall in love with people, and we're going to wonder why it's not working out, because the accountability, you play a role in that accountability also. I need y'all to think about that. You can pray. You can say how much you love the individual. You can fuss and fight, and you all can, just move past things. But moving past things is not fixing it, because everything in our life always comes back 360. Whether we understand it or not. You are worth more than somebody that does not want to be honest with their mistakes. And you have to stop apologizing for things that you have not even done. Because every time you do that, you are lowering your worth, and you're giving your power over to them without even realizing it. Because they don't want to be man or woman enough to own up to their own faults. You're apologizing for them cheating. You're apologizing for them stepping out. You're apologizing for them not being honest with you when it comes to finances. You're apologizing for certain things in your marriages and relationship because now you have boundaries that you have set in place. So in order for us to grow, in order for us to have something, accountability has to be at the forefront. No matter how much you love them, no matter how much you care for them, it has to be much more deeper than that. I need y'all to think about that, all right? Have a blessed, amazing day. Have a good one.